Right, hey guys, I'd like to just touch on sweep picking. I know there's loads of threads out there and whatnot. This is my two penneth, if you like. Okay, the most basic shape is your your C shape from your caged chord system. Okay, now that is really important to understand that and to learn that. So if you don't know it already, try and get your cage chords down. They're based on your open C, A, G, E and D shapes, and with that it's a great way of organising the guitar neck. You can assign chords, so you've got your bar chords, like that there would be my A shape, and then I can put an arpeggio to that, and then you can put scales to it, so it's a really good way of organising the neck. And what we're going to be focusing on today is the C shape. Now that C shape will be, with our arpeggio, will be the A. So this is in A. This is A on, so that'll be the 12th fret on the A string. And then that will be the 10th fret on the D. And then we'll go 9th fret on the G. Then we go to the 10th fret on the B. Jump over to the 8th fret on the E. And then finally onto the 12th fret on the high E. So what we get is this. Right, now this is a really tricky technique. What you have to do, especially if you're playing with distortion, is be able to mute the strings. So this is where your hand comes in like that, like your palm muting position, like a little bit flatter than you would for palm muting. And you have to peel the fingers off. Once you're committed to that sweep, you have to pick, peel, 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 if you like. The way that I pick this would be upstroke on the 12th, and then a downstroke on the 10th, downstroke on the 9th, downstroke on the 10th B, to a downstroke on the 8th high E, and then what I do is I play an upstroke on the high E. So I do this. Now that would be up, down, 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 up. Now what I do is I'll pull off there, 12 to 8, and then I'll be coming down with my downstrokes. So the whole sequence will be up, down, 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 up, 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 up. Remember I started with an upstroke, so then I can loop that around, so I'll just play it slowly. Now it's really important to play on your neck pickup to make it smoother. For practice as well, actually, the bridge sounds a lot harsher. It's like your rhythm pickup, isn't it? So you can hear that, it sounds really harsh and abrasive. If I flick it to my neck, it's going to sound smooth. So again, this is how you do it. If you get up the top, you can repeat on the E and B. It's quite cool, so I go, so I'm pulling off 12 to 8, 10th fret on the B with an upstroke, and then back downstroke, so I'll be up, up, down, and then I descend that arpeggio using my normal picking, which will be up, 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 ready for the downstroke. So that sequence would be, if I say it, it'll be up, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, and so on. You can loop it. So there's a few cool things. This is what we call a 5-string arpeggio. You can tap certain notes up here. You see guys doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on the 17th fret E string, which will be an A note, so I'm tapping a root note. So I can go down like that if I do it slower. So I'm going into that pull-off sequence there, which is quite cool. Okay, so there's a 5-string arpeggio again. You can move that up and down the neck. Remember to start off really slow. Remember to curl your hand round like that. And your pick should, again, like I say, your pick should always be, you start perpendicular with the string, and as you go down, your pick should end up in this position. I'll just come close. Your pick should end up down, down, and in this position. So if I try and play this arpeggio here. I don't know if you can see this properly. I'm going to have to get some dude to film this, I think. So I'm going like that position. My hand is rolling over like that to keep those strings quiet. Just quickly, we can break this arpeggio up so we can play the top 2 strings, if you like. Good way to practice it. Then we can drop it to a 3 string. So the 2 string would be 10, 8, 12. So that'd be 10 on the B, to 8 on the E, to 12 on the E. Now our picking would be down, down, up with a pull off, and then I'll just repeat that sequence. 3 string, I'll drop it to a 3 string arpeggio. We can introduce the G string, which would be an E note, so that would be the 5th in the bass. You can say that's an inversion if you like. So we down, 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 up, up, up. No, sorry, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. But you can come down the arpeggio there. So there's a couple of things there for you to practice that technique. It's quite a cool technique. Okay, and I'll show you some other arpeggio shapes. You've got the A minor shape, which is quite cool. How are you doing for time? I think I'll have to cut this off now. I don't want it too long. So hopefully you get something from that. Remember to practice really, really slow and try the picking that I said. Just to recap: up, down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up. Up, up, up. Finish on an upstrike, and then you can put the tap in there if you like. Sounds quite cool. And then do the B and the E repetitively. Cool. Okay. Take care.